Hello, everybody. I'm Sophie Darchiashvili. The people that will live their dreams, the 2% that will do that are risk takers. I consider myself to be one. In fact, I know I am one, a risk taker. How do I know that, you might ask? Well, I don't mind making mistakes. In fact, I don't mind failing because I know that at the end of the day, I will reach success. Even if I keep failing and making mistakes, I will get what I want at one point. So everybody makes mistakes, right? It's these mistakes we learn from, these failures that teach us not to make them again. The way I look at it is, I will not grow if I'm not willing to risk. If I won't grow, I won't become my best. If I can't become my best, then I can't be happy. I don't want that. I cannot accept that because all of my goals and all of my resolutions revolve around being happy. I will do whatever it takes. I will keep taking risks until I achieve my desired results. When we're children, we do this all the time. We have to do this if we're going to learn how to walk or talk or even how to ride a bike. This requires us to get out of our comfort zone, whether we like it or not. However, as we get older, we rarely do this, which is one of the biggest mistakes we can ever make, because it's these small decisions that will get you to where you want to be. As we grow up, we tend to overthink things, worry about questions like, why should I risk it? Or what if the outcome isn't what I want it to be? Stop it. Because the only question you should be asking yourselves is why not? This question will change your whole mindset. For example, I want to learn how to play a new instrument. Why not? I want to go over there, talk to that group of people, and make new friends. Why not? I want to live the life of my dreams. Why not? You have the resources, you have what it takes, anything is possible. So the question is, why not? The thing I'm trying to say here is that you will be in the position to ask yourselves these questions many times in your lives. And I want to encourage you to start asking it, because from that very first step, it will happen. Whatever you want will happen, whether the outcome is good or bad. The thing that will matter mostly is that you did it. It's all for the experience. Now, there's two types of risk takers, the normal kind and the calculated risk takers. And there's a big difference between these two. Let me elaborate. The biggest reason why people who start their own businesses or become entrepreneurs fail within the first 5 years is due to bad decision making. Now, decisions influenced by emotions are usually bad ones, as common sense and both studies indicate. However, I'm here to tell you otherwise. It's not the emotional charge that's the issue. It's the fact that we don't recognize our emotions as differentiated, appraised, and used sources of information. The most important realization is how effectively we can control our emotions. Now, you'd say that the people who suppress their emotions are more risk-seeking than risk-averse. You'd be wrong. Because according to research, the people who suppress their emotions that does not reduce the risk aversion. It's, as I said, it's mostly about how we can control these emotions. Also, I would like to say that cognitive reappraisals use their decision-making and their risk-taking in order to achieve good results. So the meaning behind this is that you must take calculated risks in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Now, I want to say that that risk-taking is not binary. There's intellectual risks, there's financial risks, there's physical risks, social, ethical, emotional, etc. The list just keeps going, all different kinds, as you see. And I want to tell you that it's all about the first step, because after that very first step, you learn how to walk, how to talk, and even how to bike. Take the example from your younger selves. Now, let's take me, for example. In the very first month that I came to the school, I wanted to run for school president. I knew that from the very beginning, I had very small chances of getting the position. However, that didn't stop me. I took the risk, I led a campaign, and at the end of the day, I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad that I got to participate and got the experience that I did. Another example, a few years back, I was starstruck by a famous actor from television. And I wanted to ask for a picture really bad, but I didn't have what it took to go up and ask for it. Or at least I thought so, because a few seconds later, I felt myself going up to that person, completely terrified and completely getting out of my comfort zone. But I did it. I got the picture. And from then on, I just kept taking risks. Also, I wanted to say that, as I said, you must take calculated risks. You must get out of your comfort zone, because that is what will get you to where you want to be, as I said many times in this speech already. So, dear audience, I want to say that I'm here to encourage you to take risks. As Charles Lindbergh once said, I don't believe in taking unnecessary risks, but a life without risk is not worth living. Here's my advice. Live your life to the fullest, with good decision-making, calculated risks, and follow your dreams and your goals to be in that 2% of people. And most importantly, don't be afraid to take risks. Thank you for your attention.